If you've been struggling to make passive income online and you are sick and tired of online gurus telling you they're going to teach you how to do it, but then they just want thousands of dollars to get started, then keep watching. This video is for you. Y'all, my name is Morgan Rainey, but you can call me Lil Mo. I go by Cajun Ventures Online, where my husband, Brooke, and I teach you how to make money online. Thank you so much for giving us the most valuable thing you have, which is obviously your time. If you find these free weekly live trainings valuable, hit thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and comment the words review me if you want to get paid to review Amazon products. I am so excited to share this with you today. 8 months ago, our life totally changed, y'all. We have been successful Amazon sellers the past 6 years. But 8 months ago, our business mentor, Adrian Brambilla, told us about this new opportunity called Amazon Influencer. We had previously been a part of the Amazon Associates, but we were making pennies. This is actual passive income where you get paid to review Amazon products. So this week on our Facebook and Instagram page, we asked, what questions do you have? And we are answering them live. So make sure you follow us. We are Cajun Ventures on all platforms so that we can answer your questions next week. So since your time is money, let's get started, y'all. Now, first of all, I know what all the kids say is, oh, you're full of cap. There's no way this is true. And you know what? If I was you, I would think the same thing. Society brainwashes us to think we have to go to a job. That's just my dog, y'all. We have to go to a job and trade our time for money to make our boss rich. But I'm here to tell you that ain't the case. There is a better way, and here is proof. Now, before anybody says, is this get rich quick? Get rich quick doesn't exist. It's a lie. So I cannot help you get rich quick. If you want that, you're in the wrong place. But I can help you become financially free very slowly. But this business has escalated very quickly. And here are our real life results. This is Cajun Boy, our foster fail, by the way. So this is just mind blowing because when I started this, it was in the middle of Q4 last November. Brooke was not a fan because our Amazon business was so busy on top of our 9 other businesses we have. But whenever my business mentor tells me to do something, I do it because he's never told me wrong, y'all. And here are our real life results. So this is from last year, y'all. So I just started taking this seriously literally the last week of November of 2022. So my first month, I want to say that 1 week or so that I did, I made like $400. And then the next month, which was December, which was the perfect time to start, as you can see, I made over 7,700 minus the 400 from the previous month. So like you can see last year, I had like zero the entire year until that very last month. So my first profitable month was over $7,000 the first full month. That's how quickly this escalated. Now, I treated this like a business, not a side hustle, but this is how much even faster it has escalated this year. So in January, we hit our first 10K profitable month. February, as you can see, we did over 15K. March, we were getting closer to 20K. April, we did over 15K again. And then May last month was insane, y'all. We did 24K. This is all profit. And now we are just a little over halfway through this month, and we have already hit like 12K for the month. We are only $1,000 away from hitting 100K in less than 6 months. And I don't share this with you to brag. I share this with you to show you what's possible for yourself. I'm not special. I'm not smarter than you are. I don't have any skills you don't have. I come from a single mom in a trailer park, and it is a miracle. It makes me really emotional because it is a miracle that my life turned out like this. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Brooke grew up in a trailer too, and he was a sugarcane farmer. We met when we were broke. We made $400 a week. And I'm telling you, don't go look for a rich partner. Get rich with your partner. That is the secret to success. So why do we share? Why do we share? We get a lot of hate online. People are mad we're sharing. But you know what? I really don't care because their opinions don't pay our bills. And if you have information that can positively impact somebody else's life, I feel very strongly you should share it, and you shouldn't charge thousands of dollars for it. So if you are really scared to start this, you think you might fail, You think, I don't have a lot of social media followers. How can I do this? I want to share with you one of our clients' success story. This is Christy. She's also one of our Amazon FBA clients. And the reason we do this is because every day when we wake up, we see the people who actually do what we say, because 99% of people will watch this and never take any action. Comment, have you started reviewing products? Yes or no? I just want to know where you're at. If you have and you've made any money and want to share, I'd love to celebrate you. I'm going to answer the 10 questions we got on social media. And then at the very end, I'm going to answer your questions live. So if y'all stay around to the very end, I'm going to give you a special offer for all of you who took the time to join us today. So let's check out Christy.
Spending the money on the course, I actually paid for the course in 3 weeks. That is from the beginning of my approval till that 3-week mark. Since then, I've made $1,500. I'm super excited.
So as you guys can see, Christy had no experience doing this at all. We've had like 10 business coaches tell us that we need to at least quadruple what we charge to teach people. But we keep our private Facebook group that you get access to us daily, and we keep our guide affordable because we want to help normal people like us. So if you guys are looking for a community and you want our strategy as $6 million Amazon sellers, then just head to cajunventuresmo.com/review me. We're going to give you the 11 best products to review, and you can learn more about what we offer our students. So now let me get into it, y'all. And I'm going to be answering your questions live like this weekly. So let's go ahead and go. Corey wants to know, with all the ways you make money online, which one is the cheapest and easiest to get started? That is a great question. A lot of, the internet changed everything, y'all. You used to have thousands of dollars or a business or know people to start a business. Now, you don't have to know anybody. This is the easiest answer. It's definitely the Amazon Reviewer Program right now, because you can literally sign up for free. You don't have to go order a bunch of products on Amazon. We recommend everybody start with the hundreds, if not thousands, of products you already have at your house. To start this business, literally, you go sign up for free. You shoot 1-minute phone videos, and you can start. Like, if I post a video today, within 48 hours, I can make money off sales. How it works is people just watch your video on Amazon.com. I'm not advertising it on social media. And we've helped over 500 people with less than 100 followers get approved. Our strategy works. We have proof of it. So definitely the cheapest and easiest, because the learning curve is very low for this. The hardest part, I would say, is getting approved. That's it. But we do have a strategy that works. So, all right, next up, Robert wants to know, do you feel that the Amazon Review Program is getting oversaturated? Every single business of all 10 we've started, like when we started Amazon FBA 6 years ago, we were told it's too late to sell on Amazon. It's oversaturated, and we've done 6 million in sales. So obviously that was a lie. Obviously, Amazon is in the business of making money. They make so much money. If you don't have Amazon stock, you should. So they are advertising this, they are pushing this. And I think that's why we get a lot of hate, because the people who've been doing this for years are really mad that normal people like me and you, not just like full-time YouTube content creators, are doing this. I personally do not think it's oversaturated, because there are millions of products for sale on Amazon that do not have one review video. I do think the more people that sign up, obviously the more competition there's going to be. So for one product page, if there's like 20 videos, the only people who's going to get paid is the one that they watch and then order the product. So it'd be like if you have a pot of $1,000 and you used to divide it up amongst 4 people, and now you're dividing it up amongst 20 people. So how do you combat more people? Easy. You research the market, you see what's working, and you make your videos better than the other people. And when I say better, I don't mean YouTube quality, edited. I mean, be a real authentic person. Tell stories. Be weird, be different, put your dogs, put your cats in there. So I think that there is really no saturated market. You just have to figure out how to stand out. And what is really good about the saturation is this: Amazon is making a lot of changes right now, a lot of changes. They're, a lot of people are doing vertical videos versus horizontal. These people, think about the employee at a job who's been there for years and change comes and they're mad. They don't want to adapt. They don't want to change. Those people are going to fail. Those of us who are open to change, and if you're new at this, you don't know anything else. So like, you're cool with it. If you are adaptable, you will win every single time. So the fact that we have made almost $100,000 in just the past 6 months, that's proof there is plenty of opportunity left for all of us to make money doing this. What do you guys think? Do you think it's oversaturated? Yes or no? I have noticed the people who make excuses like that and say things like that a lot, they just aren't willing to put in the work required. Because for us to make that almost 100K, I have reviewed like 2,500 products, guys. I'm not treating this like a hobby. I'm treating this like a business. I'm investing my profit back into my business to watch it grow. So you can't just, what it and expect to get these same results. All right. So my friend Ryan is awesome. He's actually reviewing products. He lives in his school bus. He's reviewing them out of there. How many Amazon videos do you think you've got uploaded so far? So I kind of just answered that one. I have I think it's like 2,500 total posts. Those aren't all videos because you can actually just take pictures. You can make idea lists. There's multiple ways to do this. And all of this, by the way, we are not advertising this on any of our social medias. This is literally directly from people shopping on Amazon and watching our videos. So what a time to be alive where you don't have to drive any external traffic and you can make a 1-minute video on your phone, upload it to Amazon, and you can get extra money for your family. Like, this is insane. Anybody complaining about the Amazon influencer program has probably never sold products on Amazon because it is literally 1 million times easier. If you sell products on Amazon and you're not reviewing products, you're missing out on thousands of dollars a month. All right. How long did it take you to make a living out of Amazon FBA? I love this question. So within 6 months of, I'll tell you how I started selling. I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then I had discovered Gary Vee, and I just was like, I have to quit going to this job that I hate. So the next day I signed up as a seller, and then I listed a book right off my bookshelf. It sold overnight, y'all. So I went all in. I'm a very passionate person. I'm not going to have to do anything. Within 6 months, I had replaced my income, but I waited a year until I quit. And then Brooke, my husband, quit his job after 2 years. Our biggest regret is not starting sooner and not quitting our job sooner, because once he quit his job was our first $1 million sales year. If you're doing this around your other job, it's great to start while you work full time because you can make your own schedule with it and you have income coming in to invest in your business. But the sooner you can quit, the sooner you are going to thrive, y'all. All right, what else we got? What do you think has a better return on investment in terms of money? Affiliate marketing, Amazon reviewer, or FBA? That is such a fabulous question. These are 3 totally different business models, totally different. So what is the best return on investments? I guess it's if you're talking long-term, short-term. Our business mentor, Adrian Brambilla, he's the king of affiliate marketing, and he has taught us how to make over 20K a month as top affiliates for every company we promote. We just started that in the past 2 years. Affiliate marketing can be 100% passive. So if you don't want to trade your time for money, that's incredible. Amazon FBA is, that's our baby. That's what allowed us to quit jobs we hated. That's what started all of this madness. So Amazon FBA, long term, it's going to be steady. Amazon is not going anywhere. But I never would say rely on one income stream. The average millionaire has 7. Brooke and I have created 10. And then Amazon reviewer right now, they are pushing so much stuff that it is so hot that I would say right here today, I would focus on Amazon reviewer because there's just so much money to be made and so many people don't even know about it. So, all right, Kristen wants to know, do you really work closely with the ones who pay for your trainings and help them succeed? So Brooke and I put our heart and soul into helping each and every single one of our students. We have private Facebook groups and we spend hours daily just answering questions. But I feel like, it would be biased if I answered that question. So I'll just let one of our clients answer it for you. And Christina, if you're watching, this almost made me cry. So thank you so much for sharing this. She said she took our course last year and just got our review course. And when you have questions, they're there to answer every time. You can feel the love. Now, I'm not saying we're going to answer every single question there because we're only 2 people, but we've created the most amazing, supportive, positive community. If you guys are in our community, drop a heart in the chat because I would love to see who all is here. Let me know, what do you think about our Facebook group? Has it helped you at all? I think making money online is fabulous. It's great. It's life-changing. It has definitely changed our life. But building something bigger than ourselves, like this community, is priceless. Today I woke up and I think I had made like $700 reviewing products. But then I look at my group and I see people who've been struggling to got approved. Somebody made their first $2 commission. Like that gives me life more than just making money. I know it sounds silly, but I don't know. It's definitely our passion because we didn't know how to do any of this. We're 100% self-taught. Anything we're teaching you, we've done ourselves the wrong way and then figured it out the right way. So let's see. Jesse wants to know, if you were about to start today, which one would you start with, FBA or reviewing? That's a great question. Like I said previously, FBA is definitely long-term. Amazon reviewing, who knows how long it's going to be this hot. I do know that my business mentor was making $17K a month in December reviewing products, and he has not uploaded a single video since, I want to say, December or January. And now it is 6 months later and he still is passively making $3K a month without touching the account. So that is pretty incredible. I think that if you were just focusing on one, I'd probably say like review today, but long-term, Amazon FBA ain't going anywhere. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Amazon FBA is definitely more time commitment because it's a lot harder to learn the basics. Amazon review, you can learn the basics in one day. It's really not that complicated, y'all. All right, Marilyn wants to know, biggest mistake while starting this financial freedom. Man, I wish Brooke would be here to answer this one. I think my biggest mistake is going, like, I'm ADHD and just going all over the place. I was putting 20% effort into 5 businesses instead of putting 100% effort into one business. If I could focus on just one business, I think you could hit that $1 million mark a lot sooner. You might grow them all. Like, you just can't grow something 100% unless if you're 100% dedicated to it. And finally, Cassie wants to know, where can we learn how to use Amazon Influencer to its full potential? Well, we do have a step-by-step beginner guide. cageadventuresmo.com/review-me will tell you more about that. Our program, basically, the beginning of it is focused on, we have 2 sections. One is how to grow a social media. We went from 0 to 650,000 followers, and we're thankful for each and every one of you with no experience. So we just share exactly what we did to do that. And then the other part is about uploading videos and things like that. But I think our experience as $6 million Amazon sellers helps a lot in picking products to sell. And I mean, it's basically a math game. And y'all, you don't have to be no math wizard. I failed algebra in high school. I had to go to summer school just to graduate. So if you are an analytical person, you can really thrive at this, because if you let data dictate your decisions, you're going to see awesome results. So if you guys found this live video today helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you smash that thumbs up. Drop review me. Now I'm going to head to the questions, and Brooke can join me, and we will just take a couple minutes to answer any specific questions that you guys have. Okay, let me see what people are saying. I haven't been looking at the comments. So let me see. Missy, seriously, the most helpful and positive Facebook group. Everyone is helping everyone. There are so many Facebook communities out there where even the owners partake and condone bullying, hating on other people. And just like when you create a negative atmosphere like that, nothing positive can happen. And we refuse to allow that in our community. We've always seen it on eBay groups, Amazon FBA groups, and it's usually people who are not putting in the work and are not being successful that are jealous of those who are. The amount of time you do something is irrelevant to the success you can have, don't you think?
100%. Quit hating on people and start working.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Use that hate for motivation to work on your own business, because the hate that you trying to spew on others, you're just in a bad place with yourself, and your business is not where you want it to be. and you're just trying to cast hate on others. And that's, if you would just ask and want to join and be a part of a positive community, maybe your businesses will take off and flourish too. So that's what I have to say about all those people that just want to be negative and assume things, because that's ultimately what you're doing. If you're not part of someone's circle or programs, you're just
Gossiping.
because you don't really know the facts behind it.
And to end on that note, maybe you should hustle as hard as you hate. All right, I can't open the download ones on Zero to Hero. Julie, if you're talking about the thumbnail covers, we actually just uploaded new ones yesterday. We had somebody not copy them, so it didn't save correctly. So I made all new ones for you. Yeah, so let's see. How does a person sign up without following and lack of many social media platforms?
Sign up for
Amazon influencer.
Oh, well, that's easy. We teach you how to start the social media accounts. That's what half of our program is about, is showing people how to get that started and get it going, so that way you can become approved for Amazon influencer.
Yes. So we teach you from day one, and we have taught people like Don, who had never been on TikTok, never posted anything, and he had a video hit almost 2 million views. So like, you don't need, when we got on TikTok the first time, I had never been on it, y'all.
Yeah, the main key is like just consistency and being like creative and doing it, like picking your own style, and
don't try to be like other people. Do your own thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right. How do I get items to review from Amazon sellers? I'd love to do that more to grow how many videos I have. Well, Tammy, what you want to start doing, you probably want to post at least 100 videos reviewing stuff at your house. And like, if you think you don't have stuff, if you brush your teeth, you got a toothbrush. You have toothpaste, you have a toothpaste. Like, start with whatever you have. The better quality your videos are, how many people will reach out to you.
We probably get
20 to 30
a day.
Every day, people wanting us to review their products. And how they reach out to you, you link your social media on your Amazon influencer page, and they're going to contact you on those social medias. Then we direct them to our email if we're interested. And we actually have a script that we use, and I just posted it in our private group this week. So if y'all need it, check that out.
What I've noticed is the more good things you post, the more you're going to get, because those people want you to promote their items too, but not necessarily you wanting to do all that too, because sometimes it's not worth it in the long run. So just do what's best for your business.
That's a really good point. So like, let's say I reviewed this microphone that we're using. Usually whatever product you review, the competitors of that item, those are the ones who reach out because they see your video on their competitor's page.
That's when you wish they would have sent you that before, because then you wouldn't have needed to buy a microphone.
So whatever you want to get for free, review a similar item, and that is the secret. Okay, guys? Has anybody else been getting stuff? And you guys, they'll actually pay you to review these products too. Don't work for free. So
yeah, because your time is money, and filming these things aren't always the easiest for people. So just know you can charge for those reviews. But if you do charge, you do have to...
You have to state it.
State it.
Mm-hmm. All right. How old do you have to be to make money as an Amazon reviewer? I think it's 18. Yeah, because I actually saw a 17-year-old kid who was crushing it, but he had to put it in his mom's name. So if you have somebody younger than that, and if any of you guys have kids, if they're in the videos, you have to be in the video with them. That is required. We personally recommend don't put kids in the video, but you can't get a tax write-off for like $12K if your kid does work for your business. So I definitely ask your CPA about that.
They could be your filmer.
That's a good idea for sure. Not making much with my videos, but more with free products. So if you're not making much with all your videos, you might want to reevaluate your video quality or the items, because it could be your videos aren't as good as the other ones, so they're not getting the top spot on the carousels.
Usually that's what I've seen a lot of them.
Or it could just be oversaturated, that particular listing. Like if you do a Keurig, think how many people own Keurigs. Like millions of people. So you might want to go further down a niche where you don't have as much competition. Like if something you're doing is not working, change it. You know, that's how we feel.
That's yeah, for sure. If something don't work, change it. That's why we're always changing stuff. We never do one thing for a certain reason, because we're always testing. So everybody that tries to copy us, a lot of times you're just screwing yourselves in the long run, because we're most of the time now we're just testing.
Okay, I see you meant to say Brooke, but I absolutely love this so much. You took what we taught you and you bring it to your nonprofit foundation so that we can help many people who have challenging backgrounds. That is so beautiful, because I feel like the best thing you can do in the world is help other people. And Brooke and I have been...
That's why she's here, ultimately, because we could be very silent and making all the money, but
That would be
Marvin's
Brooks' wish. He
That's-
says silence is golden,
that's
y'all.
my
Silence.
ultimate. That was always my ultimate wish. But you see, your girl here just always loves to help people. From the day I met her, she was always helpful to others, and that's her main goal, is one to help everyone, and that's why we continue to share. That's why she continues to share, because I would put an X on it real quick.
Well, yeah. So that's why we're here, basically.
Just because I rather the silence, and you know what? Sometimes us putting ourselves out there brings us a lot more hate, but also in the big scheme, we get a lot more love. And knowing that we helping others does actually make me feel a lot better about my life in general, that I'm just not taking.
I don't think we fully realized the impact until we had our first conference back in March, and we actually met people we've been talking to online. And when you, okay, we good? No sound yet.
Now, because you had it.
Hello?
Yeah, it was muted. Now we're good.
Okay.
All right, guys. Sorry. Every time the dogs come around and you barely nick the cable, it comes out. And then I try to tell Mo not to touch that mic at all.
I still say you can't hear us.
Yeah, but now you can.
Comment yes if you can hear us. All right, y'all drop any questions you
It's
have.
a lag.
Yes, now we can. Okay, thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin. We are not like, we didn't have any experience. I never had a microphone. This mic cost what I used to make in a week waiting tables, which is nuts to me because I'm frugal as can be. Let me see if we have any other questions we can get. You want to share anything?
I don't have much to share other than just go to work. Go to work, and if you want good results, work like a madman, because
There's no limit to the amount of reviews you can do in a day.
Because there's no formula behind it other than just working. You're not gonna sit on your couch and say, "Oh, I want to make $1,000 extra a month, but I'm only gonna post this one video and I expect to make 10,000." So you got to put in the work, and you got to have lots of videos. I mean,
yes, every single person we see hating on us, we go look at their page. They have like 60 videos for 3 months, and like we do that in a week. Yeah. Literally. So it's just insane, the people who expect to get the results we have from the work they did not put in. And also don't waste your time hating on people. Spend that time making videos.
And don't always just think just because you have 100 or 60 videos that's going to be it. And I did this, and now all my products are really great. But you got to keep going. You're gonna have to continuously provide new content, because the internet don't sleep. The internet just wants more and more and more and more and more from you. It's not gonna just be what I put out there. It's gonna live forever.
That's very true. Yeah. So somebody just asked, how do you find more products? I'm stuck at 50 videos.
Man, I'm sure, look around in your room.
I'm sure you have more than 50 items. Look at
just on your desk. You probably have
your makeup bag.
Hundreds of items.
Like, look at everything around you. And then once you do everything at your house, because unless if you're truly a minimalist, there's really no way somebody just has 50. You can go in your grocery cabinet.
I'll put this one out there. You might not like it. Go look at your makeup bag.
I just said that.
Oh, well.
He always says what I say.
I know you girls have tons of stuff in your makeup bag. That's 50 items right there. And 10 brushes.
One brush. What are you talking about? Okay, so once you do everything at your house, and I'm talking everything in your garage, everything at your office, everything at your work, that's when you go to your friends and family's house.
Go to your parents.
We've been doing this for 8 months full time, and I still haven't gotten to everything at our house. Go to your parents' house. Go to your friend's house. Go anywhere, offer your friends who are moms, offer them one night of childcare in exchange for you reviewing stuff at their house. I guarantee you they're going to take you up on it.
You're just not thinking deep enough, and your mind didn't get unlocked to see what's fully out there.
And once you, and like if you need some inspiration, go on Amazon and look at different products, because you might not even go look at all your things you've ever ordered on Amazon. That's another way that you can
go
see
from there,
everything.
niche from there. Like you could just go down the rabbit hole.
Let's see. Okay, I see Missy says reviewing 1 month at 30 days, and my money is $1,746. Missy, that's incredible. We have noticed our clients that put in the work like you have are averaging about $1,000 their first 30 days after they get approved. And the normal retail businesses take 5 to 6 years to make $1 in profit. So not being able to, you don't need employees, a storefront, inventory, nothing like that, y'all. This is crazy.
That's a possible.
This is insane.
$12K extra a year if she don't continue to grow it. If it just stays at that, that's huge.
All right. Kimberly says, my first try, I was denied. I know I only get 3 chances, so I haven't tried again yet. Well, that's a mistake you're making there. If you are in our private group, go post your videos in the group. We will give you feedback. Our community will give you feedback, and we have certain items we recommend you avoid. So if you want to check that out, we have a whole section in our guide with examples of approved videos and several items that we've noticed a lot of people are getting denied for. So we just say save those for once you're approved.
Yeah, because once you're approved, you'll be able to post them all, but there's some that we like to avoid, certain categories and certain products.
Can you do this with, can you sign up with no social media following? No, you have to create a social media, but you don't have to have one like when you start. What the strategy we teach our average client, if they do exactly what we say, because a lot of people don't do it, but if you do, they're getting approved within 7 business days.
And we could look at the pages and know real quick if you look at it all or not. And usually the people that are complaining the most are usually the ones that didn't watch it, or
they
didn't watch the guides and they did everything wrong, and then they try to fix it on the back end, which is the wrong way to look at it, because by that point many of their socials are already done.
Yeah. So Jill, if some crazy reason you get denied all 3 times, it's not crazy. It happens, especially when people submit stuff with no research, not even watching the best practices. Then what? You're done. Fortunately, it's never done, guys. We have had
real entrepreneurs never quit.
I'll tell you what, we've had over 20 students that some of them had already started trying to do the videos before they joined our community, and some of them never post their videos and one of them had great videos. You know, it's Amazon. You never know. They got all 20 got denied 3 times, and we told them, like, don't quit, keep going. They started brand new social medias. The majority of them got approved their first round just from what they learned. And
probably, you know why, is because they were more natural probably that second time around, because you
don't want to sound salesy. Yeah.
They've been practicing. And you know what? The people that tell you can't are the gatekeepers and the haters that secretly don't want you in, because then they're scared you're going to take their possible profits. But there's ways. Entrepreneurs never quit.
Never. And those people who struggled to get approved, for example, one of our clients, Cameron, he struggled for almost 3 months to get approved. And he was our first client to hit $500 in sales in a single day. And he now today has done over $10,000 in profit on the side. Go Cameron if you're here, or if not. And so I have noticed the people who struggle to get approved the most appreciate it the most, put in the most work. And, you know, without struggle, success doesn't taste as sweet. We even have people we know who got approved their first try and they don't even upload videos because it came too easy.
But everybody that's successful always had the downs, more downs than ups. So, and everybody that stays successful is because they don't quit, because we've all had many failures for sure, more than I would like to count, but we have a lot of wins too. So
yes,
very blessed for that.
What's the difference between associate and influencer? I'm a prover associate. So
one is pennies and
one
the
gets
other one's thousands.
100,000. So Brooke and I'll tell you my story real quick. 6 years ago, I tried to make money sharing Amazon products as an Amazon affiliate, associate. It's the same thing, y'all. I spent at least an hour a day, and the most I ever made in a single day was $5.
That was her first attempt at giving it all on going online.
I failed miserably, but I didn't quit. I pivoted to selling on Amazon. Our business has done $6 million. Thank God I didn't quit. And that's why whenever I found out our mentor was making $17K a month doing something I could never make more than 150, I was like, what the hell? Like, how can I do that? And it's because Amazon Associate, you have to drive traffic. So it's not really passive unless if you find a passive way to do it. For this, you just upload videos and the customers are already there. So,
and the funny part was Morgan was already doing this. She just didn't
I wasn't getting paid for it.
Wasn't getting paid for it. So she was doing it on the platform already. She was doing
I was doing it a
everything.
hard way. And yeah, you don't have to post it on any social media. So a lot of people think we have the success because we have a large following online, but the only content we post on our social media is about making money online. We don't really post review videos. I made a little channel to try, but I never consistently did it because it's not needed. Now, if you do create social medias, that's just going to increase the amount of people that go, but it is definitely not required by any means.
Yeah, it all depends on where you want to take things and how much work and effort you want to put into these certain things that you're trying to create.
Okay, Ashley, first of all, if you think single moms are just superheroes, smash that thumbs up because I come from a single mom to 4 girls. And you know what? I don't know how y'all do it because I can barely handle 2 dogs. You work 8 to 5, you want more time with your girls. And you know, so many of our clients, that's their reason why. They want to quit missing their kids' events. They want to quit trading their time for money. If I were you, you just need to start, like literally.
And just know your first year, maybe 2 years might suck because you might have to give up a couple things to be able to get that freedom. But after you work those and put in that time, you're going to have all the freedom in the world to do what you want with your girls or your kids or your boys, whatever.
And if you think you don't have time to do this, okay, I'll tell you some time. What we did when we worked full time, we'd get up an hour earlier, we'd go to sleep at least an hour later, and we would take our lunch breaks and we were doing Amazon FBA, we'd go to Goodwill, find products to sell. You can always make time. Brooke and I,
It sucked.
It sucked. It sucked
But
because we
it
were
was
working all the
totally
time.
worth it.
We canceled our cable. We quit watching shows that we love. But it was like, what do I love more? Do I love watching Survivor, or do I want to be a survivor?
Yeah.
Like,
do you want to invest in yourself and your future, or do you just want to sit around and do nothing and be lazy and relax? You want to relax. You could relax later after you put in all the time.
yeah. So you're gonna make a temporary sacrifice for a long-term gain. And it's going to be worth it, y'all. So overall, if you're even thinking about getting it, do not let fear stop you. Our biggest advice is to start today. If you guys do need help, all you have to do is tap our very first link in our description. And we do have a special offer today. Anybody who signs up for our guide, which is priced 1/4 our competitors, if you use the code REVIEWME, we are going to give you $50 off. So until next week, y'all go make that money. Love y'all.